Hi guys, how you doing? I hope I find you well today. I'm excited. Yes, always excited to be back on this platform. Shpangamazano Memory Goddess, your host. I love it being here. I love it honestly, and I really appreciate the love and support that you guys are giving us. Having one person coming through, watching and listening to what you're saying is quite, encouraging, and we really appreciate it, and we don't take it for granted. If you haven't subscribed, may you consider subscribing on our platform. And yes, you can share with other people so that we may grow together, so that we may learn from one another. Yes, we make use of the comment section to interact right here. Yes, we have the inboxes and all, but I just want to encourage us to make use of the comment section so that many people can actually see that indeed we are interacting on this platform. All the same, I am here today to talk about something that's a little bit outside but within outside but within our topic. So I know that last time I promised that we were going to talk about toxic siblings. Yes, toxic siblings. And today I just thought maybe let me just dive in a little bit. Definitely we're going to cover that topic, but it's something that just came from an experience that I had over the week. So I just thought maybe I should just come over here. The reason why we have these episodes is because we want us to grow and have good relationships in good communities, where we thrive, where we can be the best of ourselves without any limitations, where we can, contribute to each other positively. I'm sorry for that. So, what happened this past week? So it's like I'm reflecting on personal growth in terms of being a good person in my community and also relating pretty well with people around me. Yeah, this is the essence of this episode. I'm just making a personal reflection and also just to also encourage you as well to do this whole exercise of, interrogating some of the relationships that you are in to see whether you are receiving toxicity or you are the one who is toxic. Because I just discovered that in most cases we look at other people, we don't get to look at ourselves. I don't know whether you get what I'm saying. So this emanated from from this friend of mine. It's like I lost contact, and I didn't bother to even look for her because I just thought she's a long lost friend and there's nothing to talk about now. We are now in different parts of the world, different careers. Everything is just different. We were together like a long time ago when we were still, kids. You see, not kids, but not yet, where we are today. Not to say that we should lose people along the way as we are growing, but because of different interests, because of different locations, at times, with this friend of mine, it's because I just lost my old phone and I never bothered to contact them. Not because it's a person who is not useful in my life, but I just felt like, there was no need because there was no need for me to look for that person. So it just happened that, I got a need, a pressing one, and I quickly thought of that person and I knew that that person could help me. That's when I just thought, oh my goodness, I lost contact of this person and I never bothered, and I felt that the person was no longer of use in my life. And I just thought, now, am I a toxic person? I'm thinking of a person now and I'm seeing that indeed that person is really important in my life. Now I'm starting to look for them because I want them to help me. So am I a toxic person? I don't know. How do you see me? Am I toxic? Is this a toxic situation? Can I categorize this as a toxicity? or I'm just, overthinking. I think I'm not sure. I tried to, convince myself that you are not a toxic person. There are seasonal people who come in our lives, you see, because of certain certain reasons. They come because maybe you have a specific project together and the project is gone, is finished. There is nothing more to talk about. So it means you just have to cut the ties, I just thought about it and I was like, hey God. So maybe at times I was just thinking from the other end, because at times you always point other people to, like, oh, these people, they don't look at, they always look for us when they need something from us. Now it's me now who is going to a friend, an old friend. Okay, let me just say an old friend in quotes, because where is the friendship here? When I think I had 4 or 5 years or something like that without communicating with them. Am I still in the friendship zone? Am I not a stranger to them? Of course, the person was so welcoming, and she did mention that I know it very well. When people are looking for me at this point in time, I know this is what they will be looking for. Guys. I felt bad, honestly. And I was like, oh God, this is what I'm talking about on the platform, to say we want to maintain good relationships. We should bring positive vibes. We shouldn't wait for situations, to make us connect with people. Every single day we should look for each other, relating. And I was like, are people doing the same on the channel? When people come on Chipanga Mazano, do they have that moment of sitting down and thinking about the topics that we are discussing here, to see whether they are indeed toxic or whether they are receiving toxicity, whether they are in good relationships? I don't know, guys. I don't even know, guys. I don't know whether you understand what I'm saying. I'm sorry. I'm a bit emotional. I'm a bit shy because of my character, my behavior. So that's what I wanted to share with us today. Honestly, as I am reflecting on that kind of relationship that I have with that friend of mine, I don't know, it's also awkward for me to say my friend, because we haven't been relating, and it's now that we're trying to relate, because there is an issue that I wanted to address for me. And the good thing is she was just like forthcoming, she didn't show any resentment. She didn't, she just highlighted it a little bit, and it got home. It got home. It got home. So as we strive to be in good relationships, I think we also need to look at our behaviors. So this is what I wanted us to talk about. At times, toxicity is not about the people, it's not about other people, but like the saying goes, it takes two to tango. At times it's not the other person, it's me who is bringing that negative vibe, that bad vibe in a relationship, such that other people may paint me as a toxic person. So here's the question: do you have time to reflect on what we discuss here on Chipanga Masano? This is just, I want us to be personal. I want us to talk about issues that are closer to home, if it's not really, really home. I want us to interrogate everything that we do with the hope. I'm not saying we should move, or we should be careful in everything that we do. That idea that we brought the first time when we were talking about the characteristics of toxicity, moving on eggshells, when you're careful with everything that you do. But just to say, you just need to question one way or the other the kind of relationships that we have, the characters, the behaviors that we show when we are relating with other people. Is very important, because it's not about other people, it's about us. It's about us as we are relating. Yes, we know I'm trying to maintain my peace, but at times I might not be in a position to maintain my peace when I am not, playing my part in my community. You can be the toxic person. you being toxic cannot, add value to other people, right? If I am a toxic person, I might not be in a position to add value to other people. So that's what now we are now trying to interrogate, to question, to say, am I bringing positive vibe in the lives of people around me? Do I look for people when I want them, and when I don't want them, I close the doors? Yeah, that's the question that I want us to answer. I hope I'm clear. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for listening. I pray and hope we will continue interacting in the comment section. Have a blessed day.